Welcome, my brilliant Leo souls, both the lifelong sun chasers and the newly awakened cosmic cubs who found their way here by fate, algorithm, or maybe just pure feline curiosity. You've just stepped into your spiritual living room, Golden Fortune Leo, a sacred space where astrology meets psychology, ancient soul contracts, and a touch of Buddhist calm to keep us grounded when life starts to feel like a cosmic circus. Now, let me be clear, I'm not your average starry-eyed horoscope junkie with a glitter pen and vague advice. I've been studying this cosmic dance for decades, long enough to know the difference between a passing mood swing and a full-blown karmic smackdown. And trust me, Leo, what's coming for you in the second half of May? It's not just astrology, it's divine choreography. The universe is finally hitting the gas pedal, and you better believe it's steering in your favor. So if you've been sitting around asking the heavens, hey, universe, any time now, consider this your celestial green light. Or, as I like to call it, the moment the Knight of Swords kicks in like divine Uber Eats, dropping off freedom, purpose, and maybe a side of destiny fries. That chaos you've been navigating? The drama, delays, and déjà vu disasters? It's all wrapping up. You've officially paid your karmic toll. The old cycles are ending, and the cosmic floodgates are opening. Think Tower card meets Wheel of Fortune, but in a good way this time. You're not being punished, you're being promoted. So grab your crown, shake off the dust, and take a deep breath. Your season of divine alignment is here. And if you're one of the chosen ones, you already know May's not just a chapter. It's your turning point in the year of triumph 2025. Now let's get into it. Now, let's talk about divine timing, not the kind where your coffee order is ready just as you walk in, but the kind where the universe finally stops hitting snooze on your life's purpose. Around this point in the reading, Temperance shows up with Archangel Uriel in tow. And let me tell you, this isn't just a celestial cameo. This is high-level spiritual orchestration. If life has felt like it's been in airplane mode lately, Uriel just switched the signal back on. We're talking real alignment here, alchemy, patience, synchronicity. You didn't just stumble into this moment, it's been custom designed for you, possibly since before you could spell the word astrology. This is spiritual precision work. And in what I lovingly call the year of triumph 2025, it's not just happening to you, it's happening for you. Then we get to the Tower, yes, the one everyone dreads until they realize it's not a demolition, it's a renovation. Listen, Leo, the old foundation head cracks. You've been building a palace on quicksand and calling it progress. That might sting a bit, but I say it with love and a whole lot of experience. The Tower comes to clear out the noise. Sure, it's messy. Nobody likes sudden change, especially when it shows up like a cosmic repo man. But here's the good news, what's crumbling was never meant to last. What's rising will. You're not losing your power, you're reclaiming it. And just when you think the dust has barely settled, boom, divine deposits incoming. The Ace of Pentacles rolls in like a golden opportunity with your name on it. New money, new path, new chance to breathe easier. And then there's the Queen of Wands, your inner fire starter, your Leo self in all her magnetic, boss-level glory. She's not asking for permission anymore. She's creating the job, setting the terms, and lighting the way. Oh, and let's not forget the Page of Swords. That's the messenger energy, sometimes a person, sometimes a dream, sometimes a squirrel staring at you weird from a tree branch until you realize, yeah, that was a sign. Stay open. Lastly, the Six of Pentacles. This is the universe showing up with blessings that don't come with a catch. No emotional invoice, no karmic fine print. Just a pure gift, a moment of grace. And if you're anything like most Leos I know, you'll probably try to overanalyze it. Don't. Just say thank you and receive. So yes, it's a wild ride, but my friend, it's one that ends with you sitting higher, shining brighter, and maybe, just maybe, laughing a little more along the way. Now, let's talk about what I like to call the sweet spot, that divine little window where things start clicking, the fog begins to lift, and your soul finally exhales. At this point in the reading, the Three of Cups steps in like your cosmic cheer squad. This is celebration energy, pure, unfiltered joy. It's the energy of dancing in your kitchen for no reason, laughing until your stomach hurts, or crying happy tears because you finally feel seen. It's not performative joy. It's soul-level relief. And Leo, after the months you've had, you've earned this. But, before you go planning your victory parade, the Eight of Swords quietly taps on your shoulder with a reality check. Get out of your head. Seriously. If overthinking burned calories, some of you would have achieved Olympic status by now. This card reminds you that sometimes, the only thing holding you hostage, is you. Fear, doubt, comparison, it's all mental Velcro. So, breathe. Untangle. Then step forward. And here comes the Nine of Wands, bruised but not broken, standing tall with one more round in the tank. This card is your spiritual pep talk. You're close. You're so close. So hydrate, meditate, maybe scream into a pillow if you need to, but keep going. Don't quit 5 minutes before your miracle shows up. Then the victories roll in like clockwork. The Chariot appears, and suddenly it's not just symbolic movement. You might actually be upgrading your car, your job title, your entire lifestyle. This is forward motion with flair. You're not just surviving. You're thriving with leather seats and better mileage. The Emperor enters next, bringing divine structure. No more winging it, Leo. You're stepping into real leadership now, organized, prepared, and spiritually backed. You've gone from hoping for the best to commanding your space. And just when you thought the past was done and dusted, judgment arrives. But don't panic, it's not here to haunt you. It's here to resurrect something that still has life in it. A dream you shelved, a path you once loved, or a part of yourself you thought was gone. It's all coming back, renewed and ready. And finally, a gentle reminder from the universe: stop trying to choreograph every step. Let go of the how. This isn't a spreadsheet. It's a soul mission. You're not here to micromanage the cosmos. You're here to align, allow, and maybe laugh a little when things unfold in ways you never saw coming. So meditate if you need to. Cry if it helps. But trust deeply. The universe isn't lost. It's just been waiting for you to let go of the steering wheel and let destiny do its thing. Now, if the first half of this reading was the setup, this next part is your standing ovation. What we have here, my Leo friends, is what I affectionately call confirmation central, a divine mic drop delivered straight from the cosmos to your soul. This isn't wishful thinking or vague trust the timing energy. This is the universe stepping up to the podium and saying, "Dear Leo, here's your TED Talk. Enjoy the spotlight." Let's start with the Chariot making a second appearance. When a major arcana card shows up twice in a reading, you don't ignore it, you sit up and listen. That's double confirmed momentum. It's not just you might win, it's start writing your acceptance speech. This card screams elevation, movement, and for some of you, maybe even a literal upgrade, whether it's a new car, a new zip code, or a seat at the big table. You're not just going places. You're being pulled there by divine horsepower. Then comes the Knight of Cups. This is someone showing up with a genuine offer, not a breadcrumb, not a "you up" text, but real support. A heart-forward, spirit-aligned presence that wants the best for you. And here's the thing, in a world full of spiritual catfish and emotional ghosters, this energy is rare. Cherish it. But we're just getting started. The star card lands next like a cosmic yes from the heavens. This is wish fulfillment on a soul level. Not just the job you thought you wanted or the relationship that looked good on paper, but the thing your higher self has been craving even before you could name it. It's a reminder that your path, though winding, delayed, and sometimes downright confusing, was never random. It was preparing you for this very moment. The joy isn't just on the way. It's at the door. Enter the Two of Cups, the soul connection card. This could mean a romantic partner, a spiritual ally, a sacred mirror, or all of the above. If you've been asking, where is my person? My people? My purpose? This card gently whispers, closer than you think. It might come in the form of a new relationship, a deepened connection, or even a powerful reconciliation that doesn't just heal your heart, it awakens your spirit. And for a select few of you, yes, this has twin flame potential. Just remember, twin flame journeys aren't for the faint of heart, but Leo, neither are you. Now, brace yourself, because the wheel of fortune spins in with the force of karmic release. All those red lights turning green. All those locked doors popping open like the universe just hired a locksmith. The delays you cursed? Turns out, they were divine detours. Preparation. Refinement. You weren't stuck, you were being seasoned. And now? You're being launched. Destiny has officially clocked in. And then, just when you thought the message couldn't get clearer, the kings arrive. 3 of them. King of Cups, emotional maturity, King of Swords, intellectual clarity, and King of Pentacles, financial abundance. This is what I call the Trinity of Power. Emotion, mind, and money aligned and activated. You're not out here winging it anymore. You're leading, with a full deck in your hand and the backing of higher realms. Queen of Swords steps in too, and she means business. She's not sugarcoating anything. This is persuasive communication, razor-sharp intuition, and unapologetic truth-telling. You're showing up in conversations, interviews, negotiations, or even just your own inner monologue as someone who knows their worth. It's not ego, it's embodiment. And finally, we close with the Empress. Oh, Leo, this is the crown jewel. She's the divine mother, the muse, the source of creativity and new life. She represents fertile ground spiritually, emotionally, and even literally for some. This is where your downloads arrive. This is the soft place your next big idea lands. She's whispering, you don't have to hustle for your worth. You are the worth. Just be still long enough to receive what's already yours. So if you're still wondering, is this real? Can I trust it? I get it. As someone who's spent years reading the stars and walking people through soul initiations, I've seen how fear loves to dress up like logic. But at some point, you have to stop double-checking your miracles. You have to say thank you, open your arms, and step into the blessings like they were tailored just for you, because they were. This, dear Leo, is not just a confirmation. It's a coronation. Welcome to the part of your journey where things don't just make sense, they sing. Alright, my fellow Leo soul, let's wrap this up the way we do everything, boldly, brightly, and with a little wink from the universe. Now listen, I've been reading tarot and tracking planetary drama since before half of TikTok knew what a birth chart even was. And if this journey has taught me anything, it's this: you can't overthink your way into a breakthrough. Trust me, I've tried. But miracles don't respond to spreadsheets, 5-year plans, or that color-coded Google Calendar you keep pretending to follow. Real magic? Real manifestation? It responds to surrender, to alignment, to faith. And yes, sometimes to you crying on the floor at 3 a.m. asking the stars if they're listening. But here's the good news: they were. They are. That tower moment you thought would break you? Turns out, it freed you. That wheel that kept spinning like a broken record. It's finally turning in your favor. This isn't just a turning point in your story, it's your elevation point. You're not just surviving anymore. You're stepping into leadership, into light, into legacy. So breathe. Smile. Take up space. Dance like nobody's judging, especially not Mercury. And if things feel uncertain, remember, you're not a background character. You're the lead. You've got main character energy and a cosmic team cheering you on. This is your year of triumph, Leo. And life isn't meant to just be endured, it's meant to be lived. Fully, joyfully, unapologetically. If this reading lit something up inside you, don't keep it to yourself. Like it. Share it. Hit that subscribe button and join this growing pride of radiant Leo souls right here on Golden Fortune Leo. We're not just decoding destinies. We're living them. I'll see you next time. Stay golden.